In this video, we are going to create the header section using HTML, which is this one. Okay. So before we do that, cut this one from here, cut it from here, then go to your template, create a new file, call it header.php, and paste it here. This is what we have. The next thing that I want us to do is the title. Realize that when we click on generate, the title over changes, and also with history, likes, and accounts. So the question then becomes, how do we do that? So we are going to use PHP to help us do that functionality. So when we click on home, we realize that it's Lexica, but when we click on generate, the title changes. So we are going to use PHP to help us do that. The question then becomes, how are we going to do that? So over here, just open your PHP tag over here, then close it here. Then here we'll check. So use if statement to check and see whether the title is being set. So over here will be if not set. So we are using the exclamation mark set. The set over here check and see whether a key variable is present. So a set, a check and see whether a key variable is present. So I'm using not. So if not, then we'll set it to this one. So over here will be the variable name will be dollar page title. So if we have not set the page title, then what I want us to do is that set it to, so page title to be equal to this one, Lexica. So cut it from here, then paste it here. And over here will be semicolon. And over here, just open up your PHP tag and close it here. And use the keyword echo to print something out. Echo what? Dollar page title, then semicolon. Now go to index.php. Over here, open up your PHP tag, then close it here. Then over here, type require underscore once. And the file name. So the file name is inside template. So this one templates slash header.php, then semicolon. Now let's go back to our browser. Just refresh it. So as you can see, everything is working fine. So if I create a new file over here, test and see whether our logic is working. So let me create a new file over here. Let's call it history. You can choose to call it anything that you want, or history.php. History.php. Okay. So now go here, just copy this one from here and paste it here. And let's go back to our browser. So when we click on history, what are we seeing? History-lexica. Okay. So in order for us to do that, over here, we will create a new variable. The same variable, we are going to use this one. This same variable, page title. But this time around, we will set it to history. So copy this one from here. Then over here, just paste it here. Then it will be history dash lexica. Now let's go back to our browser. Just refresh it. Okay. Because we are still inside the index.php. Now over here, let's type history.php. So as you can see over here, the page title have changed to what? History dash lexical. As you can see over here. So what what we are trying to do is that we are checking to see whether the page title is set. So this exclamation mark not. So if it's not set, what is not set? The page title. So if the page title is not set, then set the page title to what? Lexica. Then echo print it out. But if it's set, use it. So this variable over here, this global variable over here, is inside here. And we are going to use the same header file for this. We are going to use the same header file for this. That's why the header file is inside the template, as you can see why, because we are going to use the same header file for history, date, and the rest. So now delete this one, we don't need it. Okay. Now the next thing I want us to work on is the structure of the header file. We are working on this one. The structure of the header file. So let's look at it critically. Realize that the header file has three sections. The left section, which is what? The Lexica logo. The middle section, which is what? It contains what? The home, generate, history, likes, and accounts. And the right section contains what? Get started. So first, we are going to create a wrapper to wrap everything, the whole page. So we are going to create a div to wrap everything. So over here will be div with a class of page dash wrapper. So this page wrapper over here will wrap everything. And inside it, we have our header element. So we have header. We are using HTML5 semantic element. So header. Okay, header. So there is it. Then we'll give it a class of page dash header. So that's the name of the class. So the class name is what? Page dash header. Then inside it, what do we have? We have nav, that's links. We have links. All these stuff are links. We have links. Okay, so we are going to create a navigation. So we are going to use navigation element inside the header. So this one will be nav. It will serve as a container. And we will give it a class of global dash nav. It's up to you the name that you are going to give the class. I'm giving it global dash nav. Then inside the nav element, we have three elements. We have the let element which contain the logo, middle element which contain the home, generate, history, likes, account. The right element which contain what? Get started. So over here we are going to use the session element. So this one will be session with a class of the session. Will give it a class of what? Header dash nav dash left or dash dash left. So it's up to you the name that you are going to give to the left element. Then let's copy this one and duplicate it for 3 more times. Okay, so this one will be what? Middle or center. So it's up to you. This one will be center and this one will be right. And over here we have a link. So this one will be link. So we use the A tag for link. A. That's the A tag for link. Then the href is the path. When the user click on it, where? So when the user click on it, I want it to be directed to the index page or the home page. So this one will be index.php. Then inside this is our logo. That's our site logo. So the site logo is inside the assets Images, we have logo.svg. So copy this one from here. Then over here, just paste it here. As you can see, so beautiful. So let's go ahead and test, just refresh it and see. Okay, we don't have this one because we deleted it, so don't worry. Okay, as can, the logo is there, as can see over here, but this just that the page is white. That's why we are not seeing. Let's click clear and inspect. Let me show you something. If we change the background to, let's say, black or any other color apart from white, let's make it black 000. As you can see, we are seeing the logo here. So the logo is there, but just that it's white. That's why we are not seeing this. It's white. Okay. Now the next thing I want us to work on is this, guys. Home, generate, history, likes, and accounts. Okay. So now, so we have our header dash nav dash center. So they are all links. So we have links. So this one be tag. The href. So the first one, the first link is the home. So the href will still be index.php. Then over here will be the class. So what class are we giving to it? It's a link item. So it's an item. So we'll give it header dash nav dash item. And also we'll give it a utility class. As you can see, there is some underline on it. As you can see, blue. Some border bottom. As you can see over here, there is some border bottom over here. So we'll give it a utility class called active dash tab. Then we'll give it the text home. Okay. So now copy it and paste it for 4 more times. Okay. So the second one over here be what? Generate. Then we have what? History. Then we have what? Likes. Then account. Then account. And the right section be get started. This one. The right section is a button. This one is a button. Okay. So here will be button with a class of sign dash app dash btn. And over here we'll give it a set of get started. Okay, so now this is what we have. Let's go back to our browser and just refresh it. Okay, so as you can see, this is what we have. It's looking nice. So in the next video we are going to style it so that it look nice for us. It's very ugly.